Hey friends, welcome back, and welcome if you're new. I'm LlamaMamaKayla, and I appreciate you clicking on this video today to watch and stopping by my channel for a visit. Today is Monday, and I hope you all had a great weekend. I'm trying to see the little circles in my eyes. I'm trying to get those out. Maybe I should scoot down just a tad. I hope you all had a great weekend. We celebrated our oldest son turning 30 yesterday, so we had a nice family time with him and gave him a few little presents, and just had a lovely time visiting and picking around with each other and stuff. The boys act silly, so yeah, that's about all we did. And today is Monday, and so I am gearing up, starting my week, and I wanted to share with you all that I finished my mandala blanket. Y'all, I love this blanket. Okay, so let me just show you this blanket. Whoa! I will be popping in some photos later so that you can, get a good look. This has been my weekend project for the last few weekends. Excuse me. And I had 5 more rows to go, and so I finished those this weekend. So that was row 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, the gray was where I was at whenever I showed it on Friday. And so I finished those 5 rows, and I'll tell you what, I loved this row right here, this little, with the popcorns. I loved that row. But I have really enjoyed working on this blanket. It has been so enjoyable to work on it, and I will be starting another one. I'm going to be doing a blanket with this with different shades of purple next, but I really love how this turned out. So if you haven't been following and you're just tuning in, I will go ahead and tell you that this pattern is a Yarn Inspirations pattern, and Mikey at the Crochet Crowd did a tutorial with it, showing the charts and showing what each row entailed. And so I followed along with him, and it was just a pleasure making this blanket, really. And I know I'm probably saying, in every video I say that, and I sound really probably ridiculous saying it, but it is the truth. Like, this was one of those projects that you didn't really want it to end because you were just enjoying working on it so much. And so, I don't know. I don't have many projects like that. Usually projects I'm working on, I want to just get them done. And this one, I think I could have just worked on this forever. So I'm starting a new one. Not today, but I will be starting a new one of this. And Ginger, girl, what's wrong? What's wrong, Ginger? Ginger wants to say hi. Okay, Jim. Yeah, I know. Okay, hop down. Hop down. Oh my goodness, Ginger. Okay, you're going to have to get down. Anyway, when I started working on this blanket, I worked rows 1 through 18 very easily in one sitting. Because, when you're on rows 1 through 10, it's so easy to get around and make a row. And so I had got to 18, but then I did rip out 18 and changed it to another color. So when I showed it, I think I was on row 17. And then I worked from 18 to row 40. And as it hit up to 30, it was taking longer to get around. And from 30 on up, it just took longer to get around each row because, the blanket had gotten much bigger with increases and such. But I love the way it's turned out. It is very beautiful in my opinion. And not just because I made it, but just because I really love it. And it's pretty wide. I didn't measure it. Let me see on my arm span. Let me see. It's my arm span, yeah. I'm about 5'7". And so so it's a pretty large blanket. You know, a nice size throw for sure. But yeah, I'm very, very pleased with this blanket. And I didn't follow the original pattern. Says to, you know, pick 6 yarns and letter them A through F. But I did not do that. I wanted just shades of yellow, and I was adding in black, white, and gray just to break up the yellow and give some space in between yellows. And so I didn't follow any kind of pattern. Like I wasn't doing like yellow, gray, white, or black, or, you know, whatever. I wasn't following that. Sometimes it did, whatever. Sometimes it might look like I was following some type of pattern, color way, you know, pattern or whatever, but I wasn't. And then sometimes I would ask my son Elijah or my husband Big Daddy, I'd say, what color do you think should come next? And then they would say a color and I'd go with it. So, and then I did use some yellow in here that was from Connie, and that she sent me, and I just really appreciate that. And so this has, you know, some special meaning to it from that. And so, yeah, I just love all the different shades of yellow. And you know, what you could have, somebody could use, like, if, you know, whatever, red, say red is your favorite color, you could just use all the same shade of red and just break it up with, you know, white, gray, black, or whatever neutral colors you want to put in there to break it up. But yeah, and on this blanket, I did make a mistake for the 5 rows right here, which was this gray, that black, the 2 yellows, and maybe the white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, from the white up to this gray. I did make a mistake and use the wrong size hook. This pattern calls for a 6.5 hook, and for some reason when I was going to do those 5 rows, I picked up my 6 hook and just went to crocheting, and I was almost finished with this gray, and I was like, huh, that's not the right hook. But it's just 0.5 of a difference, and it did not make a difference. It's still, it's fine. You know, and I have made, I said this in another video, I have made the same item twice in a H hook and a 5mm hook, and then made the same project in a 5.5mm hook, and it didn't make any difference in the size. So I don't think a 0.5 made that much of a difference. And I was crocheting real loosely anyway. So yeah, I love it. I love it. I love the way it turned out. And in my last video, Linda had sent me pictures of hers that she started, and I'm not sure exactly what colorway she was using, but it was beautiful. Hers looked more like a painted stained glass window type blanket, and it's just really pretty. And some people's asked me about where I'm going to put this. Well, I could spread it out across my bed. That would work. And my bedroom has gray walls and one yellow wall. And that yellow wall is probably this color right here. And so that would work, but I don't know. What, really, I don't know. I might drape it over my chair at my desk for a little while. I just want to look at it. I want to be able to see it. because, you know, it's a lot of work went into this. I enjoyed the work, but a lot of work went into it. A lot of time. So anyway, yeah. And I have covered up with it some while I was crocheting. Like, I would cover up with it, and I was crocheting on it. And I'd get so far around, and then I would have to, you know, turn it. Crochet and cover up at the same time. But yeah, so I thank you guys for watching. If you followed along with this blanket, yeah, I started it a few weekends ago, maybe 3 weekends that I've worked on this blanket. Maybe I worked on it 4 weekends, I'm not sure. But, you know, in the thumbnails you can see this blanket, so you'll know it was about this blanket. But, you know, if you followed along my journey on making this blanket, I appreciate it. And I've enjoyed, like, just making update videos on how far I got on the blanket and everything, you know. So, yeah, there we are. And there was going to be some pictures popped in here at the very end. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all again in the next video. Be safe, friends, and do something for yourself today.